one doing it, they will not come. Henry Sheed is the one doing it, they will not come. Oh, Adeyanju is the one doing it, they will not come. Oh, Ario is the one doing it, they will not come. You know what? Excuses are like shoes, and you always find the one that fits. It's time for us to stand as a nation. I'm tired of being afraid in my country. I'm tired of hiding in my house. I'm tired of paying unnecessary school fees. I'm tired of paying bills. How much is the 30K that they pay? What would you buy? A bag of rice? And that's it? And then we'll have a president who has the guts to do nothing. And yet he sent in security agents to come and intimidate us. You all should be ashamed of yourself. You all should be ashamed.
Very ashamed.
You all should look at yourself and let the tears pour down. Because we are killing this nation. Matter how much do they pay you?
Nothing.
How much is your
Their bosses take all their money. They take all of their welfare. They live in dirty barracks.
The child of the president and the child of the policeman should have equal rights in this country.
Absolutely.
They should have access to good quality education.
Absolutely.
How much is the school fees in Regent where most of them have their children? You see us on the streets, you think we are hungry.
We're not hungry.
We aren't. We are
It is Buhari and his people that are hungry. The people who are stealing our money.
How much is it your school
They are the
fees?
hungry
How
people.
much is your salary? How much do you pay for your children's school fees? Do your children get the same access to good quality education like your children?
No.
That's why we are here. So the next time they send you to protest them and tell you to put a
And you
bullet
come
to
out
our
with guns.
head, think about it. And the thing is that as long as they are committed people, it doesn't matter the numbers. The numbers have never mattered. What has mattered is the sincerity of purpose. Henry Sheed, you are here. You've seen the people that will talk on social media, that will say all sorts of things. But when it comes to being on the street, they don't get liver. The liver not there. You're going to look for them, you're not going to sit there. Not to talk like this, they go to talk. But you know what, see? Some of them go to laugh. They go say, no plenty. Then our mind is carried. Not be the number. And so I say to you, this is just the beginning. And let me tell you something. For anyone who says protest does not work, it's a lie. They are afraid of it. That's why they will send them to you. They are afraid of your voice. They are afraid of your power. They know you're committed. They know you will stand. They know you will fight. They know you will never ever give up. Let that, hold on to that as we stand today. And I want to say to you, Nigeria must work in our lifetime. Nigeria must work in our lifetime. We will make this country work. We will make this country prosper. And all of the policemen and women, all of the security agents will enjoy it. Madam will not need to send her child to a low-grade school. Her child will get the best of education.
Continua, Victoria, Satan. Dada. Go, go. Victoria!
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you.
What we will do now is called Citizens Parliament. You know that in Nigeria we don't have a parliament. No. The parliament that we are supposed to have has already been occupied by thieves and rogues. And now they have made it so legal to be rubber stamping anything that the president wants. So we will pass a vote of no confidence, starting from the Nigerian Senate to the Nigerian House of Representatives, and then we'll go into the executives and we'll call the man by his name because he's a tyrant. We will call the man by his name because he does not represent we, the Nigerian people. We will call the man by his name because we know that under him, more Nigerians have slipped into poverty. Because we know that under him, hardship has been redefined in Nigeria. Because we know that under him, our economy is in shambles. So let it be told that of the greatest Nigerian people.
Guys, let's move this way. Let's move this way. Let us move this way. Let's everybody move this way. Gentlemen, my name is Realy. There is nothing that can happen. Move this way. Calm down. Wait, there's nothing that can happen. There is nothing that can happen. There is nothing that can happen. Now, I'm going to just raise. Are we here? Yes. Are we here? Yes. My fellow citizens. If we talk, we go die. If we not talk, we go die. If better make we talk, make we die. Let me make something abundantly clear. The moment you lose your right to protest, you become a slave.
Yes, right.
I don't care if you have 1 billion in your account. Yes. In a democracy, the moment you can no longer protest, you become a slave. I am not a slave. My parents might have kept quiet when this man held sway between 1983 and 1985. My generation will not keep quiet.
Absolutely.
Why are people not out today? Because they are scared that President Buhari will send the soldiers to go and kill them. This is not Uganda. This is not Idi Amin's Uganda.
Absolutely.
This is Nigeria. MKO Abiola died for democracy. Gani Fawaimi fought for democracy. We have not seen anything that Buhari did for democracy.
Never.
You will not intimidate us. You will not keep us quiet. And for everything that we do today, when I left my house this morning, I told my children, if I don't come back home, do not cry. Because at this level, nobody cares anymore. Yes. We cannot be intimidated. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my sponge, I have my toothbrush, I have my soap here. I don't care if DSS arrests me here. I don't care if police shoots me here. But this is not the Nigeria that I want to hand over to my children. Yes. So at whatever cost, whatever the president wants to do, let him do. Absolutely. But Nigeria's democracy must be saved. Yes. Our freedom to be able to do what we want to do must be protected. Absolutely. Now, in a democracy, people are now scared to come out and protest. You increase fuel from 123 naira to 162 naira. Nigerians can no longer eat, and they can no longer come out to protest. I am not a slave. 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 I will talk. I will talk. I will talk. I will talk. I will shout. I will shout. If the president misbehaves, I will talk. I will talk. Greatest Nigerian people. Ever conscious Nigerian people. When masses take over street, take over street. When masses take over street. All oppressors, them go run away. When masses take over street, take over. When masses take over street, when masses take over street.
All oppressors, they go run away.
When masses take over. Nigerian people, the reason why we are here is not simple. Some people will say it's very simple. It is not simple. Greatest Nigerian people. We have lost brothers. We have lost sisters. We have lost fathers and mothers. We have lost almost everybody in Nigeria. Absolutely. Today, our nation is the extreme poverty capital of the world. Absolutely. Today, our soldiers are being slaughtered. Yes. In the last 48 hours, a good number of our soldiers have been killed. Oh, yes. Policemen will be killed and no insurance for them. Yes. Civilians are killed and no respect for them. Yes. The only people enjoying Nigeria is the president and his family. Yes. Using the presidential jet. Even the head of the president was able to use a presidential jet, but our policemen cannot afford decent wages. Yes. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. Let me say with every sense of responsibility that we have nothing to fear. Yes. Those who have died, we are not better than those who have died. We are not better than those who are in the hospital. We are not better than those who have been injured. We are not better than those who are in the IDP camps. We are not better than our compatriots who cannot feed today. Then why is it that we cannot come out and protest? In the United States of America, people have been protesting for 100 days. Yeah.
Washington, D.C.
In every year, people are protesting. The reason why we are here today is because we know they will come to hunt us. Yeah. But we have nothing to fear. And we are right. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. Today we have passed a vote of no confidence on the president. And we want to tell them that this is just the beginning. The common man is coming. Tell them the rise of the common man is coming. The revolution of the common man is coming. And it has begun. And let me say with them finally that the president should know that democracy today that he is enjoying, people fight and pay their life for it. Therefore, we will not allow this president to truncate our democracy with his policies.
Marcha mo, marcha, marcha, marcha mo, marcha, marcha. If you see your oppressor for corner, marcha, marcha, marcha mo, marcha, marcha, marcha. If you see Boko Haram for corner, marcha, marcha, marcha mo, marcha, marcha, marcha mo, marcha, marcha. If you see tyrants for corner, marcha, marcha.
Greatest of the greatest Nigerian people. I just want to say something that is very simple. Yeah. Number one, I'm just coming from over the city center, from Unity Fountain to Transcorp Junction. In fact, if you get to Unity Fountain, you would think that that's where Sambisa Forest is. All the other protest venues that we announced, the police, the SSS, the army, you can see them. You can see them that there are more than 200 here. Yeah. But when it's time to go to face bandits, they are afraid. You will not see them. When it is time to go to Sokoto, to go and fight the bandits, they are afraid. When it is time for them to go to Sambisa Forest, they are afraid. But now you can see the brevity, the bragado. Just go to Unity Fountain and go and see for yourself. Go to Unity Fountain and go and see for yourself what they have turned our country to.
What we are witnessing in this country is a complete shrinking of the civic space.
Absolutely.
They have almost criminalized protest in Nigeria. Now, I saw on Twitter that when you want to go for protest, there's a manual for you to go and come back safely.
Yes. In a democracy.
In a democracy.
In a democracy.
Even if we are not practicing democracy, at least Buhari should pretend. He should pretend that this is still a democracy. I have just seen now. Hold on. I have just seen that in Osun, the DSS have disrupted the ongoing rally in Osun.
Fantastic.
And I'm making an urgent appeal to the US, UK, EU, and other development partners that a visa ban should be placed on the director of SSS for Osun State.
Absolutely.
And any other director in the state, whether it be the DG of SSS, whether it be the IG of police, whether it be any of the service chiefs that harass, intimidate, or threaten protesters in the country. That because freedom of assembly is a germane fundamental human right that every Nigerian should enjoy. And that any of them that tramples upon or clams on peaceful protesters should be banned, and they should face sanctions by these development partners. I make this urgent appeal because this is the only language they understand. Their families and their wives, they go to the UK for treatment, including that of the president. Their children's school there. So if this visa ban is placed on them, they will know the implication of their actions. I want to commend all comrades nationwide, in Edo, in Osun, in Ondo, in Ogun, in Katsina, in Jigawa, in Adamawa, all over the country that had the courage and the guts to come out today. I want to assure you that it may look as if nothing is being done, but I want to assure you that the journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with a step. Just like Martin Luther King said, that he had a dream, that in our lifetime, we will see an end to all these shenanigans in the country. And I want to appeal to all the patriotic police, SSS, people who have been calling us, who have solidarized with us. I want to assure each and every one of you that we are together in this struggle, that we are all victims of this country, of this system that does not work, and that we owe our children and generation yet unborn the little sacrifices that we can make. Thank you and God bless you.
Of the greatest Nigerian people, of the greatest Nigerian people, Mama go, Mama see you.
I have a message for Nigeria. Nigerian people, you stay in your houses, you stay behind your keypads, and you're fighting and shouting and talking about how the government is inept, how the government has killed us, how the government is doing this, and all that everybody tells you one day is Jackpot. You think you're free from the shackles of Nigeria, or you think you're free from the cancer that is Nigeria, present day Nigeria. If you go outside, it's a lie. You go outside and you cannot aim for success. You know why? Because you're Nigerian. Who would want to trust you with $1 million when they've seen a lot of Nigerians steal $1 million? Who would want to put you in positions of power when they've seen Nigerians abuse positions of power? We are supposed to be giants, and instead we turn to rats that scurry away. They push us to the wall, we break the wall, and we run away. All we do is run. I'm not fighting because I want to see Buhari leave office alone. I am fighting because I don't want, when I have children, to have to stand and gather in groups and say, what do we do to free ourselves from the shackles that is Nigeria? Look at us. All we do is fight on Twitter, fight on Facebook, fight on WhatsApp. Come outside. I don't blame you for being scared, but you should realize something. They can't do anything to all of us. If we are united, if a broom is in a bunch, you can't break it. We make a lot of proverbs, we make a lot of adages. We don't use any of them to have common sense. We cannot break a broom in a bunch, but when we stand alone, we are broken. Come together, let us fight. This is not a fight for one person alone. This is not a fight for Shay and Sowore alone. He's not fighting because he wants his family to enjoy fuel at 15 naira. He's fighting because he wants all of us to enjoy fuel at 15 naira. He's fighting because he wants all of us to be able to go to schools and not to be scared. Look at the children that were kidnapped in Kaduna. What has been done? Look at the people that have died in southern Kaduna. El-Rufai's son stays on Twitter and threatens rape to your women. And you sit down there and you take it. His wife stays there and says, all is fair in love and war. deploy police? Why do they deploy soldiers? The same soldiers that when it is time for a criminal activity, they will say, for all intents and purposes, the police would arrive after the criminals have left. But here they are. For non-criminals, you can brandish your guns. Look at you, you know what this is in your hand? You carry tear gases, you carry chemicals, you throw it at the people. Do you know that your mates, your counterparts abroad, when they use those things, they wear gas masks to protect themselves? Gas masks, you know get. Face mask, you know get. You they so Ankara face mask where that cannot even protect you. Your politicians are using N95 face mask. You are wearing cloth on your face and you think you are protecting yourself. Shame on you! Shame on all of us! Because we have allowed this thing to continue. We made a mistake in 2015 and voted Buhari. Now let us rectify our mistake. Take responsibility for your action. Come outside. Why are we scared?
Let's move back.
They can't do anything to us. Come outside and fight. They can't do anything to us.
The other side, the other side, the other side. Onto the picture,
Then they kill us, then they kill our people, then they fuck our democracy, then they shrink our democracy, then they attack our people. Now so suffer, now so hardship, now so rubbish.
Wait, let us wait. Let's listen to you.
Please. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, please, quickly.
We will not fight them, tears of Nigeria. We will not fight them. We will not fight them. They are. Oh, we will not fight them. Them Boko Haram have been a Christian around. We will not fight them. Jara to power gun judge them. They are. Me wake up in the morning and me look out the window. Me look out the window. Oh, look at them. Them are turning our mama's to window.
Our mamas do it, oh, when they killed our papa and they blasted like Fimo, and they blasted like Fimo, oh. If you see what I'm telling you, my guy, you go colo, man, I swear you go colo, man, still here hustling in Kaduna. Why bomb blast taking over in Abuja? Because of my people, them are dying at the gutter. Them are shouting, them are calling Allah. You don't know what kind of life they will live in. For a gold body's not to achieve it. And the government sitting down doing nothing. I cannot lie, I am getting sick of it. You will not fight them. You will not fight them. Boko Haram have been a Christian around. You will not fight them. Power go judge them. We will not fight them. We will not try where the power go judge them. They don't believe in Jesus, I love them. Because I know say my God go fail them. He go fail them. When they're going so lower and they think they're going high, it's only one Jesus and it's only one God. No matter who you are, you can never be like God. No matter who you are, and no matter what you are, they have been so foolish and thinking they are smart. When God has given you chance for your future and your life, and there'll be time that you will see Professor God and God will turn his back and you will pay for your crime.
Look at what we are doing. Look at our ages. We are coming out to fight at 60.
Nigerian people. Fundamental information.
Fundamental information.
Sorry, some of the leaders of
Hello.
Listen.
Hello.
One thing after the other. Some of the leaders of this group are going to remain here.
Yes.
So, but some of the bosses will be coming one after the other. To pick you from here. So you move to this side. Let's assign 2 people. Let them go and be calling the bus driver. Let them drive.
Oh yeah, bus drivers, come here.
So some of them will come here. You know the buses you came with?
The bus drivers, just 2 of you.
Just 2 of you. Go and tell them. So you will be entering the buses one after the other. Nobody should leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Just 2 of you.
Let's continue our generation.
We shall overcome.
Struggle, no go die better. Who go kill the struggle? Who go kill the struggle? No go die better. Who go kill the struggle? Who go kill the struggle? No go die better. Who go kill the struggle? Who go kill the struggle? No go die better. Who oppress the masses? Who oppress the masses? No go die better. Who oppress the masses? Who oppress the masses? No go die better. Who want to deceive Nigeria? Who want to deceive Nigeria? No go die better. Who go deceive Nigeria? Who want to deceive Nigeria? No go die better.
Bí Nàìjíríà ṣe bàjẹ́, gbogbo wọn ló lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ. Gbogbo nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ. Bí Nàìjíríà ṣe bàjẹ́.
Gbogbo wọn ló lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ. Buhari gan lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ, Ọ̀ṣínbàjò lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ, bí Nàìjíríà ṣe bàjẹ́, gbogbo wọn ló lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ. Where are the other balloons? Balloons. Bring balloons here.
Nigeria at 60 is a waste of celebration. Yes. Misplaced priority. Send 30,000 security personnel to Edo State for election, but don't send up to 100 to Kaduna State where there is insurgency. Useless people. Send 30,000 to Edo State for election, but you cannot send 2,000 to Kaduna State where they are killing people in southern Kaduna, and you are telling me we have not misplaced our priorities. Nigeria has lost it all. Then so Yoruba. In case I want to walk by Yoruba, then in case I want to walk by Yoruba. Yes. Àti wá jọjà agbára tiwa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, bọ̀ ìgbà tá a débí náà, wọ́n ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n wá sí kí ọ̀wá ni.
kí kankan má bàa ṣe wá. Fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ nílé. Protest is not a crime. Protest is not a crime. Come out and fight for your life. Eh? Police cannot kill you, they cannot jail you. Even though they jail you, they cannot kill you. Sinu say, we have got 2015. We are not afraid of police again. Against Buhari, they lock me in the Ikoyi prison. Me, I'm not for that again. And I'm still alive. I still come out. We will not be afraid. Let them come again. We are suffering. My brother was shot. My brother was shot. He's a soldier. He was shot. Nothing. His wife is there. Nobody. They didn't recognize them again once they killed them. They didn't recognize them when they killed them.
Not yet in the program. Please enter your buses. Please enter your buses.
Samuel. This will buy us or no man. Revolution now. Hey, bad guy. I'm fine. I just I do. Oh yeah, no, bad guy.
Trumpets.
No! Waka come the one spark and you to come now.
Nothing, don't touch anybody as you are going. Don't touch anybody.
We are all victims.
Do not touch anybody. Please, stay your
All of us are victims.
Police, don't touch anybody.
Hey, let them touch.
Let them touch. That's how they go. One by one.
Don't touch anybody, please. Do not touch anybody. Just go back to the IG. Tell him that. Yeah? If you go enjoy his, who was the one who just got married? Okay.
No, those people shouldn't work with leg now. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Everyone is shooting us. Thank you. We are thank you. We are not parents.
We did there. No, the American embassy. Yes, they're in front of American embassy. All right, my brother.
Okay, so why are you there today?
Today is October 1, 2020. 60 years after Nigeria was granted independence. And Nigeria as a nation has been a colossal failure. So young people, old people, women, men, strong, weak people across the country, as you are aware, are calling for different kinds of solutions. Some of them are calling for a break-up of the nation. Some are calling for restructuring. Everybody in the country, you cannot find anybody who is in support of
this deplorable condition of Nigeria today. So the reason we came here is to carry out a peaceful action which is going on globally to say that Nigeria needs total overhaul. We are driving the Revolution Now movement to ensure that people are sufficiently mobilized, conscientized, educated to understand that we can turn Nigeria around and make Nigeria work for all. We are not in support of breaking up the country, but we are also aware that the country has broken apart. So this came here today to a diplomatic compound because it was the United Kingdom, the UK and members of the West that created this Nigeria that we have today. To come and tell them that what they created 60 years ago has fallen apart and we need to turn it around. And as you can see, their policemen are here to intimidate and harass us. Gun toting, 60 years after, 20 years after democracy, which I don't call democracy, I call it morontocracy, because morons have hijacked the Nigerian democracy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We plant you.
I'm fighting because I want a better country where I can go. I'm fighting because I want to drive and I want to eat. That's all. We stay here and we are scared. We are afraid to come out of our house. We are afraid to open our doors. We are afraid to go back into our house. Everywhere in Nigeria is endurance. When are we going to enjoy our country? When are we going to enjoy our home?
Where are the Jahidi?
Yeah. The last time they did that revolution, I thought Nigerian police piling Nigeria. I was like,
Exactly.
why am I not in that?
Where are Jahidi?
Who want to try to kill them and share? No, nobody.
Okay, are they going to the room?
Why are you doing that? Are you okay with us?
I'm going. Where's the motor?
Jahidi?
Okay, we have one extra vehicle that we brought. Okay, maybe they are next week.
For everybody, that's why I'm here.
So everybody is okay, ba?
Yeah.
It will not be okay.
Everybody is okay. So I can go. No, you cannot go. I can go.
I'm here today because I'm a Nigerian. I'm an anti-Nigerian. Nothing is working. 60 years of independence.
No, I want to understand.
We had the president and they replaced us with some people who say our owners, and we're trying to tell them that we are citizens and we deserve a nation that works. In Nigeria today, we are not living, we are barely surviving, and I'm tired of surviving. And it's time to we are enduring. When are we going to endure? And there are a lot of people are being killed in Nigeria, people are being abducted, security agents are being killed. As you can see, there are a lot of security agents here, and you're wondering, why are they not in Southern Kaduna? And why are they not in Borno? Why are they not in Katsina? Why are they not in Zamfara? Where people are being killed, people are being picked up from their houses, and I'm sick and tired of it. And that's why we are here today. And for those people who stay at home and who think that it will never be their turn, I have a message for them. They should remember that those who were victims yesterday once thought it will never be their turn. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors, and tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The question is, who is next? In Nigeria that we have today, being a victim is not a matter of when.
We are many. We are many. We are many. Kevin. Yes, I asked them to drive down. Okay, let us go.
And then before you know what happened,
Which one are you talking to?
Bashir had no bread, and the chef was deployed? Can Nigeria be deployed to send our security agents to go and fight? No. But instead, the security agents they come with electric vans, they come with bulldozers, they come with guns, they come with tear gas, they come and fight. Don't worry.
No, let another person fight. How many space do you have?
No. We stay and we think that Nigeria will never get better. Before one person comes out to protect, there are several other reasons why he will fail. Why can't you just try for once to be optimistic? Nigeria has not given us anything to be patriotic about nor hopeful for.
If there's anybody who can follow Agia's car,
we must change our narrative.
where's the Uber now?
Only you can get together.
I'm coming that place.
Instead of us to fight for our country, reclaim our land, take back our home. Nigeria is our home. Nigeria, see, you think that Nigeria will free you. It's never free. You will never be free from Nigeria. Because no matter where you go, they will always ask you, who are you?